one, I think that is essential for students to know that you can apply the bar program by yourself. You can apply directly to the university or through the professional team like PDVL that we providing the application services to students, so that you can actually preparing all the documents to us, then we hand it and submit and deal with the university, and whatever needed from the university will come back to you. And then later on, the application, if you accept the offers, then we will help you for visa. So would Christina, you can speak your experience with PDVL so far for your application. Thank you.
Yeah, so PDVL was very helpful and patient. I was struggling with applying for my visa like beginning of this year. It's because I have heard like you can't apply from within UK, and I was in the UK and I was having a really tough time. But they helped me sort it out. You can apply for a visa from within the UK, everyone. But yeah, it's just I can't thank you enough. I was even like contemplating flying back just to get my visa sorted out. But yeah.
Finger crossed, all sorted, and the speed of processing also very quick. And thanks, Scott. And I know Shannen also applying from within the UK. And then how do you comment about our services? And then how would you want to share a bit about your experience? Thank you.
I agree with Christina. PDVL is very, very helpful, especially you and Tilo. You helped me a lot ever since my final year of degree until now. I did apply within the UK because I didn't fly back to Malaysia, sadly. But yeah, I think applying within the UK is much faster than flying back home, because when I applied, I already got an update about it the next day, and I didn't even have to go through any interview or collect any BRP because we just have to do it online now. But yeah, PDVL has been there for me since my final year of degree, and even they didn't just help me with my education. They also tried to help me find accommodation before I came here. And I think that's really helpful coming from an education agency. And Tilo has been there for me, not just to advise me on what to do, but she was also there for me emotionally, and also she's very supportive of me. There was one time where I don't know what to choose, whether just the bar course or LLM, and she listed out. She took her time off her busy schedule to list out the pros and cons for both, and with a lot of thinking, I took Master of Law bar course because she told me it's more worth it. And as far as I'm in my Masters of Law bar course right now, I can agree with her that it is worth it. Yeah.
Thank you. Lastly, Arvin, thank you.
Yeah, no, I agree with both of them. PDVL really helped me a lot throughout my entire process of applying. I felt like I was one of the more annoying students that Miss Lau had to deal with, because I kept on applying very early on. I kept on bugging her really early on, because I started my application, I think it was in November itself, October, November. So I started really early on because I didn't want it to get to the point where I had to focus on my studies as well as this. So I applied really early on for everything. I was really blur about everything, the visa things, the application to the courts, but she really helped me out in everything in general. And it was just really smooth, honestly, because I also applied for my visa within the UK, and surprisingly enough, I actually got it back within an hour. I remember it was really quick. They got back to me saying it was successful, and it was just a really smooth process, honestly. So I would definitely recommend PDVL.
Thank you, Arvin. And I think I found the commons between you three, because you guys attended our bar event last year, and you know what you want at the very beginning. And a lot of students with clear mind and they plan ahead, usually they can be focused on the later very headache part, and that is very essential. So another tips for students for the application part, we see quite many of the students, they apply last minute, and a lot of documents coming back and forth. It's just not about the results that we need from you. A lot of questions in the questionnaire, personal statement, written questionnaire, or the interview later on for maybe like University of Law, they have a selection event. So you don't want to deal with this when you are in the midst of preparing for your final exams or doing your dissertation or thesis. So a lot of students, if you really be in mind that you want to apply for law or be registered for a bar program, the top tips is to apply as early as you can. And today, as like for last year as well, we are offering a free Inns of Court memberships rebate to students. So if you are considering and you want to apply for the bar program for next year, and we offer the free memberships in rebate, so that you don't really need to come out from your pocket money, but you can enjoy all the free services that we personalize for all the students. You would get personal counselors like me to deal with students and giving advices. You can chat with us anything, any issues that you're facing. I know some of the company that may have many students, and then until the point that if you have any problems, or we have a bunch of students that are like struggle to get their final year results because of the marking boycott the last few months. So they did not get their final results, and there is a cut deadline for them to fulfill the requirement set by the bar providers. So all these students are very traumatized. So they will need to deal with the bar school and coming to deal with that and rushing for the visa as well. So we have a team fully backup students to deal with all this. So you can just leave everything to us to help to take care of your application to deal with the university.